pretty hot day to start pre-season.
Yeah, well, we've been training as a group at about 7 o'clock, and to come out at 8 o'clock, you don't actually realise how much of a difference it is. But yeah, it's one of those things, you just have to get it done. And yeah, it's great to be back and see all the boys and all the coaches and staff, so it's awesome.
And that video we just watched, I got goosebumps watching it. How did that make you feel?
Yeah, I was the same. I was sitting up the back, just like the goosebumps were coming up, the hair started to rise, and I guess it makes it pretty exciting for what's to come for the next season, because last year we were, I guess we made improvements in where we come, and yeah, we just want to take that next step forward and become a really strong team, and a team that's going to always fight to the end. So.
And to be the face of it as well, how does that make you feel?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I haven't really done anything like that before, and to do all the shooting and stuff like that, yeah, it's pretty awesome, and like hopefully the fans get around it, because it's an awesome video, and I hope it gets them excited as much as it does to all us guys.
Look a bit different now compared to that shot, mate.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so got all the head shaved off, so yeah, it was pretty cool, like the day that we had, and to get rid of the locks for a great cause. Yeah, couldn't speak more highly of the Horsham community and everyone following my journey, and I guess the 5 other boys, including Fags, to do it with me. So yeah, it was awesome.
Beamer was down there that day, and I know there's questions are going to come. I mean, you're not going to have him this year, are you? Well, into the next season.
Yeah, that's definitely something that we're going to have to, as a club, move forward without, because Beamsy was a great person to have around the club, really family orientated man. He helped me tremendously when I first come to fit in and feel welcome, and I guess develop my football from the under 18-year-old and then to now the 20-year-old. So he's been huge in my journey, and I guess this year I'll still be in contact with him because we're very close mates. But yeah, it's just the best thing for him at this point in his career, that he needed to move on, and all the boys are very understanding of what he went through and his need to go home. So it'll be a good match in round 5, and yeah, I'm pretty keen to hopefully get a roll on him or maybe play on him. So can't wait.
Oh, sorry, Joe. Was it a surprise to you, because he seemed to have sort of come around to staying and being happy to stay?
Yeah, I guess you didn't really hear anything after the BNF, and then all of a sudden it come out that there might be a chance of him going, and yeah, for me it was a surprise. I thought he might have been sticking around for another year, and yeah, I texted him straight away, and he just, I guess, opened up to me and told me personal reasons and whatnot. So I was very understanding of that straight away, because as some may know, I went through the same thing, and everyone takes a tragedy like that in a different way, and he's still mourning, so it's the best thing for him.
How do you think it'll affect the young guys, particularly? Like your young fellow, Alex has mentioned how close he was to him, and I think Cam, like there's a bunch of you young guys that were pretty close to him. Do you think it'll be a hard sort of void to fill at the club? Yeah,
definitely. He's like that mentor role for all 3 of us and many more. So it'll definitely be hard, but I think what we've done over the trade period and the blokes that we've picked up will be able to collectively fill that role in. Like we've got pretty senior players in Jared Lyons and Lachie Neal and Marcus Adams that have played plenty of games, and them 3, including Link McCarthy, but they're just going to be massive for our club, and I guess fill that void that Dane's going to leave. But I guess that's the way the football world goes, and people get traded here and there, and you just got to roll with the punches and move on as a club, and that's definitely what we're going to do.
Sorry, I was going to say the best thing we saw out there was Luke Hodge. He's not supposed to be back for a couple of weeks, yet he's here day 1, leading the way. Yeah, you can't keep Hodgie away from him. He bloody loves it. So yeah, it's awesome, and it's great for our culture to see a bloke like that who's done it all basically, to come out and show us young boys how to train properly. And yeah, like it hasn't been just this day. He's been 3 or 4 weeks training with a group of about 20 of us young boys. So yeah, it's great for our culture, and really shows us how to do it in the future.
There's a real feeling towards the back end of last season with some good results, and the club aren't easy beats anymore, but it kind of feels like this might be the breakout year. Do you guys sort of see it that way? Yeah,
definitely. I think we've publicly said that we want to play finals, so it's definitely something that we're going to be working towards, and I guess that will. You can't really put a number on the games that we're going to win this year, or next year, sorry. But yeah, as long as we're improving week in, week out, we're gradually going to claw our way up the ladder and eventually be that contending side that's going to be playing finals. So if that's this year or if that's next year, we're definitely on the right path to building to that.
Where does that improvement need to come from to make you a finals contender?
Well, I think we, I guess, don't have the players, or the majority of our players are either young or old sort of thing. So that middle class, I guess, mature bodies and ready to play AFL football, that through the trade period we're able to get a lot of those players. So I think that void will be filled in pretty well. So I guess that, and also the younger boys as well, is everything. I guess the culture and the training stand and everything comes from us, because we're back 2 weeks before all the older boys. So for us to be setting the standard and really setting the scene for the older boys to come in and follow us, that's going to be really important for success next year.
Now, you mentioned the Horsham community before. Your brother Tom obviously enters his draft year. Have you spoken to him about the draft and kind of the chance of getting picked up? Yeah, plenty of times. I've been talking to him all year, and yeah, he's had a few injuries and whatnot, but I think he's shown, I guess, enough that he'll be around the traps there somewhere. So yeah, for me, it's basically just, I hope he gets on a list, because the lifestyle and that's just, you can't beat it. So I hope he gets that opportunity, and it'll be even better if it's with me up here. So yeah, I'll be watching very closely to make sure I've been talking to Nobes as well in his ear, and Dom and all the recruiters all year, so that they know he's coming through, and yeah, it'll basically be a dream if he gets up here. It's pretty awesome.